First things first, Joel. By the way, I like the fact that you're getting commitment that the vehicle's right, but don't do it with the numbers showing, okay? First things first, Joel, there's no such thing as a good deal on the wrong vehicle. The Palisade you picked out, right color?
Yeah.
Right equipment?
Yeah.
We got the right vehicle, correct?
Oh, yeah.
All right, a couple things I want to remind you about. We talked about it, but I want you to want to remind you. We have a money-back guarantee. You can't pay too much for this vehicle because if you decide you did, you can always bring it back and we'll give you all your money back, okay? We ask you not to keep it longer than 3 days. We ask that you don't put more than 150 miles more on the odometer, okay? We also have an exchange program. Basically, it's a 7-day test drive. Figure out if the seat feels good. Figure out if the equipment's right, color's right. Make sure your dog likes it if necessary. But during those first 7 days or 250 miles, you decide it's not right for you or your dog doesn't like it, bring the son of a gun on back. We'll exchange it for another. Okay? Now, this Palisade is going to come with a 560 comprehensive warranty. You're not going to pay for an automobile repair for the foreseeable future. When it comes to the powertrain, the most expensive stuff, it's 10-100. All right? You're also going to get 3 years worth of maintenance coming from Hyundai. That'll save you, define the 3 years for me. Is that how many oil changes, how many tire rotations?
Total of 4 services.
Total of 4 services.
Each service would be,
Every 7,500 miles.
okay, but how much would each service be?
Like 100.
About 129.
Yeah.
So 130 times 4, $520 worth of services we're going to pay for, okay? Roadside assistance. If you weren't getting it from Hyundai, you'd have to pay probably $70 a year for it. That'd be another $350. By the way, why am I quantifying these benefits?
Bill values.
Does money matter to people in your market?
Absolutely.
Well, 520, you give me $5, I like you. You give me $520 worth of oil changes and services, shit, I like you a lot.
Yes, sir.
Okay, $350 worth of roadside assistance, I like it a lot. Now, Joel, this Hyundai is special, okay? If you buy anything other than a Clay Cooley Hyundai and you get a ding or dent, nobody's going to pay for it except for you. You scrape a wheel on a curb, nobody's going to pay for it except for you. You get a crack in the windshield, nobody's going to pay for it. You lose a key fob, nobody's going to pay for it. However, we're going to cover all of those things complimentary for the first year, and I got a special going on where we can give that to you for 5 years for just a few more dollars, okay? So you're going to have a vehicle that's going to keep looking better longer, but most importantly, it's going to hold its value, and you're going to get more for it when it's time to resell it or trade it. So all this comes with your new Palisade. Now, here's your opportunity. I learned this from somebody. Did I learn it from you?
No, I was in the class.
I learned it from somebody in your organization. I've been doing this for years, and I'd never thought about it until one of your salespeople showed it to me. Look, there's the price that brought you in. We love your vehicle. We'll buy it for that number right there. And because you're trading it into us, you're going to get a $625 tax credit. Now, I'm going to give you some options here. Short-term financing. What short-term financing does for you is saves you a pile of money. In this case, probably saves you close to $3,000 versus longer-term financing. But you know what? Longer-term financing is also way more comfortable because the payment's much lower. It's also more flexible because you can always pay it off, no prepayment penalty. You also, with a short-term loan, pay it off sooner, get to the dream payment faster, which is no payment at all, Joel, and you can trade it sooner if you so desire. So be thinking about those terms. By the way, the middle term, best of both worlds. Cash down. The more cash you put down, the lower your payment. The more cash you put down, the lower the balance to finance. The fewer the finance charges, you save money yet again. So, taking into consideration all those variables, which cash down number works best for you? 2, 3, or 4?
I've only got 2,000.
Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate the other 2 columns. If you're giving your customer 4, 6, or 9 payments to choose from, you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
It's easier to pick one of 3 than one of 9, right?
Right.
So Joel, high payment, save the most money. Low payment, most flexible, best of both worlds. Put a check mark by the one that works best for you. Okay, that right down there.
gonna take that middle term. Looks good.
Give Joel a fine round of applause for being very cooperative.